I actually will have to look at what allows me to make a depot, because there are some areas where I am able to make a depot already. Maybe I need a working rail line? For example, at Kaltaniseta, I'm able to create a depot. But not in Enna. Not in Cefalu. But I think... No, not here either. Marsala? No. Well, I guess my units will have to do with it, because... yeah, this is what they're gonna have to work with. Right. Depots are taken care of. The units are building up to do another invasion. Naval invasion. That's what they're prepping for. They're not done yet. Naturally. Once I've cleared out these, I will send out the amphibious HQs there too, and indeed start making sure that we can start prepping for more invasions. But not quite yet. Ah, come on. Okay. So around this area, the one unit that can move here is you. Which means I can at least put also the HQ in there already. Insufficient. Okay. Guess we don't have any more ships. Nothing we can do about that. Let's think about all the movement. So no movement to be done here anymore. I'm interested to see what these two will do. They're significantly weakened already. The Schmaltz Panzer Grenadier Brigade is a very powerful one. Maybe I have to wait a turn. I really don't know there. Alright. I really would have liked taking Messina already, but that's probably not going to happen. Anytime soon. Yeah, mostly operational losses. There are a lot of sorties though, anyway. Mostly naval. You can see that. To gain superiority there and take care of the anti-shipping and things like that. No combats from the enemy. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, let's leave that for now. So they're actually getting some decent supply. I would guess at some point these guys are no longer going to be able to do very well out there. So we can actually take Messina relatively easily here because they evacuated from it. So we will be taking that. I actually expect to be able to take that too, but... how's the prepping going? We need more than 24, obviously. But it's already looking pretty good. Alright. I have already been playing for a while. Let's continue. I actually have no clue. I didn't check the starting time. So maybe it will be a one-parter, two-parter for this. I don't really care here. So no ground support, or very low air superiority. Also not gonna get any ground support. Actually, both of those at 0. Very no longer useful, and no interdiction. So I'm actually not gonna use my tactical ground forces here for a bit. No reason to, I think. Strategic air units. Definitely still gonna go for units here. Although, no, let's also quit this. No ground attack in the south. And I'm actually gonna indeed try to target their armored vehicles out there and just their vehicle production. So the trucks, etc. Yep. So there won't be... Okay, let's actually set the message level at 2. That's actually pretty bad because indeed my air force doesn't get there. I mean, the Italian fighters... What if I set the message level at 1? Do I still see this? No. Good. Okay. So I had it at 1 then. Alright. Fair enough. Ground forces. Here we are. Can I get you off the ships? Yeah, I thought as much. Getting an entire armored unit off of the ships would be pretty rough. There we are. Took time. They are almost at 1,000 points already. Let's go here. And can I still do a heavy attack that way? Okay, so I kind of need to move you in here. These in here. And move all of you together. So it did work with them. Now it also works with those guys. Okay. Maybe I can still get some of these support units, put them to good use. You know, get some of that artillery. Okay, nice. At least we captured the depot. And got rid of the rest of them. There we are. I'm actually gonna perform a heart attack because I think they have very high defensive values. And we captured Messina. Together with a crazy amount of Italian AA gun battalions. I guess it'll keep going for a long time because they have a crazy amount of AA battalions there. 3 left, 2 left, 1 left. And done. Now, as for the ferry, I'm actually unsure as to how to use that. Do I have to use the boat? Amphibious transport is probably also not the way to use it. I'll actually have to take a look, or maybe I have to control both this and this. I'm actually a bit unsure. What I'm not unsure about though is whether I'm going to use a very heavy attack on these guys here. And again, I'm actually in need of getting as much support as possible. No, it's only aircraft Let's go. Good. I really needed that heavy attack there. Okay. Now the last one is going to be at Catania. And I might just as well send most of these troops as close as possible. So we can do an attack on these guys on the next turn, which is also going to be really rough, I think. I'm gonna move you here. And then also get the US forces involved. 2 there, you there. These guys can move here, yeah. So starting from the next turn, entire Sicily will be finished. I actually think it went fairly well so far. We actually did get quite a number of enemy armored units to be destroyed. Very pleased about that. Working on the rail line, very nice. Yeah, so what I'm gonna need to do, I think, let's get you over here into Palermo, and I'm going to have these guys start preparing. Not you. So I'm going to start on the next turn, but I'm going to have some of these US infantry divisions to start preparing for naval invasion near Salerno, and I guess some of the other US armored units are going to do that as well. So I'm gonna send them to Trapani. And get the US Provisional Corps there. I'm gonna restructure my units for a bit, things like that. Let's get you under the Provisional Corps. There's a lot of organizational stuff that we need to do now that we've captured Sicily. Or almost entirely. Because that's a first stepping stone towards getting the other stuff. I wonder when this will secede to me. They don't have any units there. I can hardly imagine that I have to move a unit there. It's an isolated hex, so I would think that control would go to me. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. Let's get you off of the train. You off the train. Didn't know I still had them on there. So let's send both of these over here to Syracuse. And we have very little units here now. Let's take a look at the depots. Things are going fairly quickly turn-wise. So things are going fairly quickly. Here we are. No, that's not the correct one. Why do I have these there numbers on it? There we are. Oh, this is probably because then I can see how much capacity is in those ports. I get it now. Yeah, so with this done, I think actually I'm gonna set all of these to 0 down here. And to be honest, let's disband that depot. I can't disband this one. Okay, let's put this to 1 priority here. And these definitely at 4. The one at Mature. I don't know where we have one at Mature. Not necessary, I think. Well, obviously we need it there. So as for these depot, these at 4. This one should be at priority 4. You should be at 4. And there's no reason for me to have these at a high priority, so I'm definitely going to put them to 0. Nothing's going to run through there anymore. Messina is going to be a level 2 priority depot. Syracuse is still very important. Most of these guys get it from Syracuse. I don't want too many of my transports to get lost near Messina because they're so close to enemy territory. I don't think it's that great of an idea, so I'll just leave it at that. And that is looking pretty good. So let's keep moving a few more guys. I think indeed both of those looking pretty good. And these are both British. Well, these are British units. Sure. That's fine. All right. That's it for this turn, I think. Let's end it. And there we go. Again, I will have to indeed think about what the enemy is going to do. I don't think they can get their forces out of Catania. I really don't think so. It's going well enough. AI turn, probably no attacks. And nothing else. I will have to take a look at the terrain as well during my turn. The difference in numbers is now staggering. As for the Axis, they lost 91,000 men now, and we lost 38,000. Of course, the Italians are in there too, but you can definitely see the difference there. All right, so if this terrain is raining no mud yet, so that's also good. They again are more powerful. I'm surprised they still get their supply. As for the interdiction levels, yeah, they're indeed still trying to get some interdiction over this here territory. Whereas they're not even contesting most of the area around Sicily there anymore. So I'm guessing that is because indeed they still have that 1st Fallschirmjäger division out there. And if I'm not mistaken, the Italians cannot surrender if they still have 1 hex like this, for example. Because we don't own all of Sicily yet. So I think that's also one of the issues. Either way, let's... actually, I think for this turn I want to set ground support to high. And also to unit, because I want to destroy that 1 unit there. And as for you, I'm gonna put this to 0, ground attack south, and then I'm gonna put this all on unit as well. And also to attack the port, to make sure they don't get too many supplies, I think. So it's pretty much going to be here and this one unit there, I think. So they do have quite a few German units there now too, around this region. I guess that makes sense. Well, I'll be trying to land at Crotona, so we'll see. Okay, they had enough for the brigade and the corps, not the armor division yet anyhow. Okay, still looking for any support I can put on them, but not the anti-aircraft units. No. Okay, well, I can even get the armor division, tank brigade in here. Well, I didn't get it. Their fort levels did go down by a large number. So whatever units can attack again, I'll try it once more. And now it's down to 0. Well, okay, I didn't take it this turn, but I think on the next turn definitely I'll be able to beat them. I took heavy losses, especially also because of their high fort levels, which is unfortunate, but I think it went okay. Okay, so 30 prep, I think you need 36. So that would cost me at least another 2 turns before I get to go there. Again, I don't think I can get in here, just moving on to the ferry hex, or do something like that. No. Right, so what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna end the video here. So I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll be continuing this campaign in the next one. For now, just gotta check the reinforcement screen. Because, oh, they're actually gonna remove some stuff. And then, starting from September, we also do gain a lot again. Some, well, mostly some extra units here. It's gonna take quite a bit of time before we get more units. Well, it's only turn 6, so we'll see how things progress in the future. We still have a long time here, but I'm still hoping to get at the very least Sardinia on this year. And we'll see how things will go afterwards. I don't know how fast we can go for the new invasions. Maybe we'll have to wait till the start of next year. I don't see myself actually just moving over here. So I think for this year, after Sicily and potentially Sardinia, the battles are going to be over. Then I'll have to wait till next year for sure, 1944, and then start advancing again. For now though, I'm gonna end the video. Like I said, thanks for watching and see you all next time. Take care.